Hey fam, this your boy George, the Right Brother, coming today with my week 23 update. As you see, I'm in my car. I'm on my way to work, and let me give you the numbers because that's definitely what it's about. My highest recorded weight was 308. I started this journey June the 25th, 2013. My first dietitian visit was June 28th, 2013. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on November the 25th, 2013. And I weighed at that time 243.4. My current weight is 176. And I'm so glad that I'm on this journey maintaining. I got a few things that I want to talk about on today. And one of the things is about using your tool. This is a tool that you have been given in this, as well as a weapon in this battle against obesity. All of us that have weight loss surgery have had the same common problem. We were overweight. Some of us were super morbidly obese. Others were morbid obese. Others are just plain old overweight. I fell in one of the top categories, being at 308 pounds. And it was just amazing when I walked in the dietitian office. And she looked at me, she said, well, you don't look like I said, well, I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, well, I don't see what you're talking about. I guess because most of the people that do walk in their office and talk about having weight loss surgery are super morbid obese. And I was just morbid. I wasn't into super yet. I was on my way there. I think about a few more meals. I was a few more meals away from there or whatever. But when I got on the scale and she looked at me, by the time I made it to my dietitian visit, I had dropped about 5 pounds. So I was at 303. And she said, well, you wear your weight pretty well. I said, I know, but I'm on this I want to get this surgery so I can become a better me. And she began to talk to me and tell me about some things that I need to do. Told me that I was going to be on a 3-month pre-op diet, and that's so we can be able to get one of the insurance that I had approved. Well, she gave me the instructions as to what I'm gonna need to do, and gave me my diet plan and told me the things that I need to have in place, and I did the work, and I'm so glad. I didn't expect for me to have the results that I did. I had to do something because I had time on my hand, and then I was looking at YouTube, and I joined the community, and I seen how some were just being successful, and I got caught up in it, and I began to put those things that were advised to me into place, and like wham, things happen for me. Now that I've had the surgery, and I've got used to certain things. I'm still getting used. It's still a process. I'm almost 6 months post-op, and it's still a process that I'm going through. Still trying to get used to, the eating habits and the used to, certain things. Some things are becoming a second nature. But as far as getting back to some kind of normalcy, I just thank God that I'm not able to eat the things that I used to eat. If that make any sense. But I'm using my tool, and when I eat too fast, or I've reached the point to where I eat too much, because sometimes my eyes do get bigger than my stomach, literally. And I have to back away, and I'm glad that my tool does that for me. And then the other things that we got in place, I have some go-to things that I always go to. that, to help me to curtail my hunger, so that way I don't end up overeating. But I found myself that I do more healthy snacking than I do actually eating. And I'm gonna get a handle on that, because I want to get back to what I'm supposed to do, having my 3 meals a day, my 4 meals a day. You know, my eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then, you know, my snacks in between. And I noticed something, that my breakfast comes later, and then sometimes I don't even eat lunch. I just wait on and just have dinner. And I want to be able to you know, get back into the plan that I'm supposed to be into. But you know, what I'm doing is still helping. I'm not overdoing it. Even on my snacking, I'm still watching what I put in my body. Thankful that addiction to sugar is gone. But I got a new vice that I use, and I drink a lot of Crystal Light mango peach tea. That's my thing. Some go to Starbucks, I go to Walmart. Give me some Crystal Light, and I keep enough of it. Oh, and while I'm in the store, because I know they don't have it on the shelf, because everybody have discovered the flavor. So, and whenever they got some up there with 1 or 2 or 3 boxes, I'm gonna reach up there and grab it and take them home and put them in my little food chest that I got. And but you gotta let your tool do its job. That's what you were given, a tool. Before you declare or make the statement that your weight loss surgery didn't work for you, rephrase it. Have you use your weight loss surgery in order for it to work? In order for you to reach your goal, you got to put in the work. Don't rely on the surgery. I always say this. Excuse me. Drop my phone. I always say that. Do not rely on the surgery alone to give you the results that you need. It says work. You got to work your tool. I have the results that I have because I sweat. I work out. And I make sure I'm addicted to working out. And I want to be able to, when I look in that mirror and I see myself in that mirror, I want to be able to love what I see. And I'm loving what I see. And people on my Facebook page always going in on me by myself. They can keep talking all they want to. That's my page. And I'm taking as many selfies as I want to. Now, you don't like it? You don't like it. But the next thing I want to talk about is encouraging yourself. I read somewhere in the Bible that there was a man by the name of David. There came a time in David's life to where he was really discouraged. And David had a conversation with himself. And one of the things that he told himself, he said, where is your hope? Is your hope really in God? He told himself that. So he had to encourage himself. And that's what I do. I keep myself encouraged. I keep myself motivated. I have given me permission to love me. I have given me permission to compliment myself. I have given me the permission to look good and feel good. I've taken that power away from people. It's all right to have somebody to boost you on, but you know what? What about boosting yourself? What about being your biggest cheerleader? And then some people gonna call it saying that you full of yourself, and I'd rather be full of me than full of you. Hello? Because you may not like me today. And I got this motto I tell people all the time. I like me. You don't like me because you don't know me. But if you get to know me, then you'll like me too. That's what you need to do. To hate ease with everybody else that don't like you. And think you all of that. Most people that project negative things feel negative about themselves. They're having issues with themselves. I'm so proud of you brave people that can get on in your bathing suits, your swimsuits, or whatever you call them, or even your underclothes, and show off what's underneath your clothes. I applaud you for that. I'm thankful that you are confident in yourself to do that. Nobody's gonna judge you. That's your journey. I'm so glad that you do, and you ought to take ownership of whatever you do. Don't let somebody negative comment or negative post tear you down. Build you up and strengthen yourself. Be an army of one if need be. That's how it is. Be an army of one. You are skillfully and wonderfully made by God. Yes, you may have messed up this little temple, but now you getting your temple right. You putting yourself back on track. You have been given a tool to help you become a brand new you, or better you. Mold yourself in the image and the likeness that God wants you to be. And by all means, love thyself. Can't love your neighbor unless you love yourself. And you can't love yourself unless you love your neighbor. So I love my neighbors. I don't agree with what my neighbors say, but I love my neighbors. But when I talk to me, I love me. And you know what? I agree with me. And me tell me all the time how blessed and wonderful and how good looking I am. That's how I tell me. I'm not saying that to be conceited or to put somebody else down. If my journey bothers somebody else, well, stop watching my journey. But this is my journey. And as the song say, this is my story and I'm sticking to it. That's right, I'm going to stick to my journey. Never say quit, never say die. No retreat, no surrender. Well, fam, I'm not going to make this long. It's already long enough. I just come to just say what's on my mind. Remember, don't sweat the little things. But if you sweat till you get wet. God bless. Peace.